Ladies and gentlemen, from the San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino, Dennis Warner and Instinct Productions proudly present to you Full Rules Muay Thai. 4 rounds of lightweight action for the IKKC International Prestige Belt. First, in the blue corner, wearing white, weighing in at 131 pounds, standing 5'6", age 23. From Beijing, China, fighting out of Beijing Shenhua Fight Club with a record of 3-0, he is the IKF US Sansu champion. Introducing Bobo Zhang.
Bo Zhang. I'll tell you what, he acted this way last night at the weigh-in, Blinky. He was all over the place. A lot of fun, serious about his craft, but comes in ready to fight, has vicious leg kicks, takes no prisoners, and said through an interpreter, I am ready for this fight.
Well, Bobo must drink a lot of ginseng. Because Bobo reminds me of a little of the old wrestler named Bobo Brazil.
Oh, yeah.
And if he's got his heart ahead as Bobo Brazil did, he's one tough character, Phil.
And in the red corner, wearing black, he weighed in at 132 pounds, stands 5'11", age 25. Originally from Russia, now fighting out of City Boxing in San Diego, California with a clean record of 9-0. Here is Evgeny, the secret weapon, Khil.
Evgeny Khil. He's fought all over Europe. He has fought throughout Russia. And this is his first fight in the United States. Evgeny Khil. Told me last night, Blinky, that when this fight's over, he's looking forward to 2 things. Eating a lot of good food and just chilling.
Oh, I rather, yeah, I like to eat and chill too right about now, Phil, but, you know, I feel like I'm being deprived.
Here comes Evgeny Khil. Weighed in at 131, identical to the weight of his opponent, 22 feet across the ring. The IKKC Muay Thai Featherweight International Prestige Bout. 4 rounds of action. Vijay Supkatpal is back in the center of the ring for this fight as well.
For tonight's fight, Vijay Supkatpal will give further instruction.
Calling both Zhang and Khil to the center of the ring. Let's listen in.
We talked about the rule in the back already, so you guys understand that. So good luck to both of you. Touch glove, go back to your corner.
Zhang on the right, there is Khil. Now, Zhang says he's had tremendous training. He spent a lot of time in meditation for this fight, which is not unusual for Asian fighters. And he's so confident.
Well, we definitely got an international flavor here. We got a Russian and a Chinese fighter. They're not too far geographically apart as we look at the continent they live on. But we do see a disparity in height and reach for the young man from China, Phil, Zhang. Good stiff jab by Zhang.
Now these lightweights are scheduled to go for tonight. This is our main event.
Switch left round kick, a thigh kick by Zhang. And he's loading up on that leg, Phil. He's not wasting a lot of time. There he is, going through the thighs of Khil. Khil's gonna have to start leg checking those, or he's gonna start feeling the brunt of that power.
Boy, Zhang putting those vicious kicks on display early on in this fight.
Absolutely, he warmed up well in the dressing room. There's no doubt about that, because he's come out and just let them fly. But inside leg sweep, it looked like their knees clashed. Tell you, those blows are vicious. They hurt. For you in the viewing audience, you might want to maybe take a baseball bat and and take a whack on the thigh and get a sense of what the feeling is.
I'll make sure I write that down so I can try that when I get home.
God bless you, Phil.
All you can see at home, a welt already forming. There's a ball kick right to the chest of Zhang. He laughs it off. And Blinky, I was just starting to say you can already see a welt on the left thigh of Evgeny Khil. Well, you don't think these kicks hurt? Wow.
Makes me wonder why I did this 56 times, Phil.
Why did you do this 56 times?
I was out of my cotton picking mind. That's why.
Well, approaching the final 30 seconds of this opening round.
Interesting, now we see the taller of the two fighters, Khil, really backing Zhang up and pushing the fight forward, thinking he would rather fight from the outside. Very good little left uppercut landed by Khil right there. And over the top, overhand left landed flush on the side of the head of Zhang.
Now that'll do it. Round one has come to an end. Good round for both fighters. And we'll be back with round two of our main event in just a moment. Now you're in the corner now of Bo Zhang, and there is Tony Chen. That's a good opening round for Zhang, Blink.
Absolutely. He started the round real fast, came out like he was very warmed up, attacking the legs of his opponent Khil from Russia, and you see him on the attack going on the outside and the inside. So you see both fighters clinching up, and again there you see Khil coming with that straight left hand, which he's finding a home for now, not just straight but over the top.
We're set to go. This is round two. Our main event, a lightweight prestige bout. Evgeny Khil on the left. That's Bo Zhang from Beijing, China on the right.
See Khil coming out trying to attempt an axe kick to the crown of the head of Zhang. A little more movement in both fighters. Now you see Khil getting up on his toes from that southpaw stance, delivering a round kick with the back leg. Both fighters trading kicks to the legs.
Good short chopping right hand by Khil. Like Khil almost smiling at Zhang.
No doubt about it. He gave him a look. It was kind of like, to Russia with love.
Boy, Khil demonstrating that Eastern European swagger that we see from so many Russians. Blinky, kind of upright, methodical, plodding.
Absolutely, and you see Zhang there landing a right leg on high, just missing the mark on the, that southpaw stance of Khil. And, in the first round, we've seen Zhang really pressing the fight, Phil. The shorter of the two coming in, attacking the legs, and now he seems a little more reserved, waiting back and actually waiting for Khil to come to him, which I think is a mistake. There you see Zhang went high and then came right back low, back to the legs. Did you see that welt on the left leg of Khil?
Yes. Now they both grapple to the canvas. Neither of these fighters has tasted defeat as a professional. Khil 9-0, Zhang 3-0. But as an amateur, Zhang fought everywhere, all over Japan, Korea, China.
Very, very active young man.
Yes, he is.
There's that straight left from Khil. If he can put some mustard on that, he might make a hot dog. Because he's landing it now. He's found a home for the left hand. I'm surprised he's not coming back to it even more, Phil. That European style, straight up and down, bouncing.
Yeah. Now, action from that second round, as you said, Blinky, somewhat suspicious that Zhang pretty much just turned the switch off in that second round.
There's the right leg, and then he went high with it. But what's interesting is that he didn't come back up on top with it. There you see them both exchanging right hands. But yeah, Zhang came out attacking the legs in the first round. He's kind of pulled back from that, and he needs to get back to that attack, but then follow up with the punch. If he throws the right leg, come back with the hook. If he throws the left leg, come back with the right hand.
Now, Zhang fought, I thought, a extraordinarily good first round. The second round, I think, left a little to be desired, and it has given this young man, Evgeny Khil, a bit of optimism, and his corners kind of got a renewal of faith that maybe their fighter can win this fight.
No, absolutely, Phil. I mean, he's been backing up the shorter fighter, Zhang. He's backing him up. He's pretty much, dictating the pace of the fight. He's not being, over-aggressive, but he's really been more methodical about pressing the fight.
Vijay Supkapal, the referee, doesn't like something. We're going to have a momentary delay before we start action in this third round. All right. Now we're set to go.
Both fighters exchanging punches there right before they went into the clinch. And there we see Zhang, after Khil was on the mat, trying to drop a knee on him. Ooh, nice spinning back kick by Khil. And I don't know what they're touching gloves about, but if I hit a guy with that spinning back kick, believe me, I'm going to come back with something else. I'm not going to tap gloves with him.
I think what Zhang was saying is you caught me a little below the belt, and Khil said, okay, if I did, then let me touch gloves before I knock you out.
Isn't it interesting, Phil, how fighters can call the low blows nowadays? Not the referee.
Exactly
the fighter
right.
calls the low blow. So it's an interesting, dynamic.
Wow.
What was that? Almost looked like a reverse throw. Both fighters trying to go for a throw. Both landing on their head just about.
Looked like the old Draka regimen. Grab a guy and flip him over your shoulder. Now both of them tumble to the mat again.
Good right round kick to the body of Zhang.
Khil gaining more and more confidence every passing moment in this fight as Zhang picks him up and throws him to the canvas.
But what I don't understand, Phil, is that the referee is not giving, I don't know if there's additional points for those throwdowns, takedowns. I don't think they're scoring it. Yet the referee is allowing Zhang to continue to throw and go to the mat. So it's just a question I'm going to have a discussion with the ref after this bout.
A tremendous crowd on hand here at the San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino in Highland, California. Boy, they love their Muay Thai fighting here.
There's that straight left hand again. As Zhang tries to go into a takedown, it didn't happen that time, but the initiation was made. Again, I'd like to see Khil really start to pump that right jab to set up the straight left, because earlier in the fight, Phil, he landed it over the top, he landed it straight, and then he's now refrained from throwing that straight left hand. As Zhang has stopped going to the legs, where he was creating great damage on Khil's right and left thigh.
Final seconds of this third round. And for the most part, since the opening round, it has really been Evgeny Khil who has pressed the action. Don't go away. We'll be back with the fourth round in a moment. Now, Blinky, this is third round action.
And there you see both fighters, man. They're both exchanging punches, but everybody's a little bit short. No one's really landing with the full brunt of the blow. Both fighters exchanging kicks there. You see Khil getting the best of it, landing right on the ribs.
Fourth and final round of this lightweight international prestige bout. Zhang, originally from Beijing, China, against Evgeny Khil. And the question begs, Blinky, since that opening round, Zhang was landing those legs to the thighs of the young man right there, Khil. But since that first round, he has not gone there. Why?
Well, it's because I think Khil started using his secret weapon. And that was defending against him properly so that Zhang didn't have the confidence to come back with him. But why he hasn't exploited that more, Phil, to be honest with you, I've asked that question in my mind because he was taking advantage of the legs of Khil, doing damage to the legs of Khil, and since then he's just held back. Khil immediately going to the knees as soon as they went into the clinch. There's that, he's thrown two left hands in the sequence there, trying to land that shot off the head of Zhang. Spinning back kick again. That's the second time he's thrown it. That time, not called a knockdown, just wipes his gloves off. And there's Zhang, kneeing to the back, and, I'm sure that Khil didn't appreciate that from behind, but the referee allowed it. So I guess Zhang has to fight until the referee says break.
Absolutely. Well, since that opening round, there's a spinning back kick, just missed.
Just grazed with the tips of the toes. Actually, that lands with the heel of the foot. I think it's a done night.
And there's Zhang throwing him to the canvas again, and the referee is not going to warn him. Well, maybe he is now.
Because he kneed him in the head again. Remember earlier in the fight, Zhang hit him with a knee when he was on the ground. He did it again there, and I'm surprised that he didn't get a point taken from him. Although this was the first warning of the fight. Left knee there by Khil.
Final minute of this fight. Good stiff left hand by Khil.
Counter right hook by Khil. Zhang content, Phil, was staying on the outside.
Yes.
Maybe he feels he's done enough work, but I don't see it.
No, I agree with you, Blink. I think since the opening round, Evgeny Khil, by the narrowest of margins, is probably leading this fight.
There's another straight left landed by Khil. Came back with a right leg to the thigh of Zhang.
Left leg, left hand, beautifully delivered by the Russian. Boy, no question about it, Blinky. In this fourth round, Khil was first off every time.
Absolutely, landed the more definitive blows. In my opinion, I think he's pulled this fight out. There's that spinning back kick, and didn't land to the body, rightfully so. The referee didn't call it a knockdown, but it looked good.
I'm not so sure that didn't take a little bit of the wind out of the sails of Zhang.
There was a left leg to the inside of the thigh, right hand, right leg by Khil. And you see Khil putting them together, punches and kicks. There's that spinning kick, and he really slapped them with it. with the toes, opposed to landing that with the heel of the foot, which would have done tremendous damage. And here we see Khil really taking it to Zhang. You know, the aggressor of the two, landing the cleaner blows. There's that left leg, left straight left hand.
Well, if you're Bo Zhang, he is faced with a situation that I don't think he's going to like a whole lot, Blinky, and that is going to the scorecards of the judges. Because like you, I'm not so sure he did enough to win this fight after the first round. There's Khil over shaking the hands in the corner of Bo Zhang. Evgeny Khil thinks he did enough to win it, and I think I'm probably in agreement. But Blinky, how many times have we sat here at ringside over the last 16, 17 years and just shaken our heads at judges' decisions? Most of the time, it's not where you want to find out whether you won or lost. Chris Gregory trying to get the scorecards. He's got them. Let's find out who won.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have your decision. All judges score the bout 39-37 in favor for the winner. By unanimous decision, in the red corner, Evgeny Khil.
Well, I guess we got this one right, Phil.
Well, more
Also,
importantly, so did the referees, so did the judges.
Bo Zhang.
Good fight, though, by Bo Zhang. Evgeny Khil certainly did enough to win the fight, and there is absolutely no disagreement in this capacity crowd here at the San Manuel Indian Bingo and
Once
Casino.
Again, put your hands together for the winner from Russia, Evgeny, the secret weapon, Khil.
Evgeny Khil pushes his record to 10-0, while Bo Zhang drops to 3-1. We'll be back in a moment.